All right. Good morning, everybody. We are live on Denton Radio in the morning. It is a holiday weekend.
Oh,
Christmas
yes.
is coming up this Sunday.
Tomorrow.
Oh, my
Oh,
goodness gracious. Well, I
Sunday.
guess tomorrow's Christmas Eve, right? And then Sunday is Christmas. This will be our last Denton Radio in the morning this week. And then next week, you're going to have a whole different crew. Ellie Meyer and Mikey LaCroix, also known as Kind Beats, is going to be filling in for us while we're out visiting family and spreading the Denton word all over the place and doing all that kind of stuff. So thank you so much for tuning in with us this morning. We will be back 2 weeks from now, right? Well, I guess a week and a few days from
A
today.
week
I don't know.
from
We'll be
Monday.
here in 2 Mondays. So and Mikey and Ellie will be filling in for us for the time after that. So, all right, starting today off, we are going to take a little look at the Discover Denton calendar. And if you are not familiar with Discover Denton, that is our website, and it is if you go to the events calendar tab. I'm having trouble talking this morning. If you go to the events calendar tab and click on that, it'll give you a great list of events happening throughout the day here, as well as throughout the month. And you can plan out a ton of great stuff to do. We also have restaurant listings, hotel listings, all sorts of cool stuff there. So make sure you check it out. Just a few things from that. Let's see. The Patterson-Appleton Arts Center has several galleries still going on. If you have family in town and want to check that out, you can go to dentonarts.com and see more information there, too. The Gift of Lights at Texas Motor Speedway is still underway. That's going to be going on until the 30th, I believe. Really, really cool. Did that just last weekend. I was super impressed with it. Let's see. Danny Diamonds, Daniel Markham, Dim Locator, Chris Welch, and the Cicada Killers at Dan's at 7 p.m. tonight. That's going to be a super cool show. The 10th Beer of Christmas with Four Corners. Four Corners Brewing, we're going to have them here in the studio tonight, and then you'll be able to go over to the Bearded Monk and get the 10th Beer of Christmas. Let's see. Friday night dart tournament over at the lab. We also have the roller derby new skater practice. Looks like LSA live or at LSA Burger. Saturday yoga on the square if the weather permits. Let's see. Jazz brunch at the. Oh no, wait. I'm sorry. That's tomorrow. If the weather permits tomorrow, there will be yoga. All right, there's plenty of things going on. Friday night dart tournament over at the lab. We already said that one. So make sure you go to discoverdenton.com. You can find those and a lot of other events. You can also find all the details on times, addresses, locations, all that good stuff. So make sure you check that out. This is the part of the show where we pick out some of our favorites and go a little deeper into those. Isabel?
So warming up to New Year's Eve or New Year's, the 31st. What's considered New Year's Eve, 31st or the 30th?
31st, I think. 31st. I believe it's 31st. I had this same inner
So it's like,
dialogue
okay,
the
New
other day.
Year's is technically on the 1st, but you celebrate it on the 31st. So is the 31st New Year's Eve or
Because the
Anywho.
celebration's on the 31st,
Exactly.
so 30th is the eve of celebration.
who knows?
Good to think about.
But apart from Little D NYE that will be happening at the Patterson-Appleton Arts Center, there's two shows that you can also attend. I'm sure there's many more, but Dan Silverleaf will have 10 Hands. The show starts at 10, doors open at 4, so you can always go in there. That's Paul Slavens, he's part of that band, and cheer in the 2017. Or Andy's just remodeled, renewed, no one's seen it yet.
Woohoo.
You could be the first. They're going to have DMAR and Star Party
Oh, cool.
and Wax Logic, I believe. But that'll be a great time, and
Yeah.
you get to see the new venue, which I'm sure is going to look a lot different. I know for a fact the bar will not be where it's at right now or where it was, and that's about all I can say, but I haven't seen it either. It's just word on the street, so
Super
it'll be
cool.
a fun time.
Well, that's awesome to see. Andy's has always been like a staple on the square, but there's always been times like when you went on the balcony and you just didn't feel safe, and a few things like that that have been improved and amplified. But it's still going to be the same old Andy's that we've all loved. Just improvements that we've all been hoping for. So it's good. It's good. Anyways, like Isabel mentioned, I wanted to give a little more love. We've done it before. I wanted to do it again to the Little D NYE. The first year, the inaugural voyage that this is taking off. This is a collaboration between the Patterson Appleton or the Greater Denton Arts Council over at the Patterson Appleton Arts Center and United Way, pulling their resources to try and raise a little money for those organizations. So community here in Denton as well as the arts here in Denton. But really, it's going to be just a super good time. Big casino style night. You're going to get to play blackjack and craps and the whole deal. You could dress like you're going to Vegas. Or you don't have to dress that fancy if you don't want to, if you're not comfortable doing that kind of stuff. But that is an option that I'm kind of excited about. So that's going to be super cool. Barley and Board is the ones catering. Supposedly they're bringing out some really special stuff just for this event, some mac and cheese that's supposed to blow everybody away. Also, the Best Western is putting together a really cool deal where, the biggest thing with New Year's Eve is you usually do that at home or you do that at a friend's house. We want people to stay off the roads.
Yeah.
And so doing a big community event, how are you going to do that? How are you going to stay out till past midnight and do the big countdown and then drive after that? Well, we don't want that to happen. So Best Western is actually providing a shuttle to bring people to and from the Best Western Hotel for very cheap. You can get your tickets, the shuttle, and a night at Best Western for like less than a night at Best Western would normally cost any other night of the week. So it's a really great deal. It's super cool. Make sure you check that out. Again, Little D NYE. You can find information on discoverdenton.com. You can find it at Denton Arts. You can find it on United Way's website, littlednye.com. All sorts of amazing stuff is going to be going on that night. And so after you enjoy the Christmas holidays, get ready because New Year's is right around the corner, and that's going to be a can't miss event. That's going to be really cool. All right, jumping forward, as we do every morning, you got to start your day the Denton way with a little bit of Denton Record Chronicle. That is our local newspaper. Just a good way to start the day with a local paper and a cup of coffee. We go through some of the headlines. If you want to go deeper into these stories, you can go to dentonrc.com, or, of course, you can have one of these bad boys sent to your house. And if, you're planning to come to the Welcome Center, we'll get you a physical copy over here. All right, Blue Cross users' costs may rise. Helping Hands. Community comes to family's aid after flood. Denton man to face arson charge, fire officials say. Child abuse deaths growing. While nationalists get cash with tax-exempt charities. Officer on restricted duty after videotaped arrests. Argyle Christmas Festival, a big success. Pairing wine with your holiday meal. I'm going to be reading that. And let's see. Syrian government forces take full control of Aleppo. We also have the sports section, the funnies, and all of the other great things that are going on around town. So make sure you get your Denton Record Chronicle. Again, go to dentonrc.com. Now we're going to talk about some stuff happening here in the Welcome Center.
It's Free Beer Friday. Four Corners Brewing. We're going to be speaking with George and Steve from Four Corners Brewing. And you can go drink the 10th beer of Christmas at the Bearded Monk, which it's... Oh my God, I had the name and I saw it and I saw the picture and it's really funny. It's really punny too. You're just going to have to go. But yeah, that starts. They will be in here from 7 to 9, about 9:30ish. No pass later than 9. Be on time. But you will be serving samples here. Robin gets to interview along with Jake, learning a little bit more about the beer, the story, the brewers, and then head over to the Bearded Monk to fully circle your beer day, your beer run, your beer Friday. And yeah, that'll be a good time. And then Monday you'll have Ellie and Mikey in on Denton Radio in the morning.
It's going to be super cool. And the Free Beer Fridays thing is a big collaboration that we've done with the Bearded Monk, where a lot of people say, so how are you getting in touch with all these brewers? Well, Ben Easley over at the Bearded Monk, they're the ones that really make all this happen. And so we always like to push people in that direction after all of this, where you're getting to see the brewers on Facebook, you can hear them on the radio, you can come by the Welcome Center and taste the beer and all that kind of stuff. But you're getting a very small sample size when you come here just to taste it and see what you like. If you want a much bigger glass, you can go over to the Bearded Monk right after. The brewers go hang out there after. Ben goes and hangs out there after. It's a really good time. So make sure you go check that out at the Bearded Monk. All right, everybody. Well, happy holidays to you all. However you celebrate it, thank you so much for tuning in this morning. We greatly appreciate it. We are going to keep the tunes a-rolling. Also, pay attention all weekend. We're going to be playing Alyssa Reynolds' live Christmas special that she did here in studio. So we're going to be playing that back a few times over the weekend. So make sure you tune into Denton Radio. If you have not yet downloaded the app, now is the time to do so. All right, make sure you show your family and friends all the great stuff going on here in Denton. Thank you guys again for tuning in. We'll see you next week.